Thank you so much, Pano. I appreciate that. And we are with the lovely Ross. You are here, Ross, on Buccaneer, but you're also representing the Wooden Boat Association, and you have come all the way up from Sydney, specifically Helensburgh. So welcome aboard, Ross.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon. Glad to be here.
Wonderful weekend for it, and a lot of your members have also come up with you. So who have you got along here with you from the Wooden Boat Association?
We have 3 vessels here this year, and we've got one of the major sponsors is also a Wooden Boat Association member. And the reason that we support this festival is because the good hospitality that we do enjoy in Toronto. It's a very friendly, homegrown festival, and we enjoy it. It's a wonderful time for ourselves, and it's a wonderful time for the community.
It is, and that the gods have put on a beautiful weekend. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's just in the middle. They're getting ready to go out there, and you're going to have to hop, skip, and jump out there very shortly to get into the sail past, as well as the blessing of the fleet. And you have a similar festival on in a fortnight in Sydney.
That's correct. We've got the Classic and Wooden Boat Festival held every even year in Sydney, and we've fought pretty hard as the Wooden Boat Association to make sure that there's a good 2-week window between this festival in Toronto and the festival in Sydney, giving vessels and owners ample time to get to each one and support each one. And that's how much we believe in this festival.
This is a fantastic festival. Lots of people enjoying the gorgeous weather, and of course the boats as well. Now your boat, the Buccaneer, is just to the right of the jetty if you get onto the jetty, with all the fantastic flags there. Now this Buccaneer has a bit of a story. Where does it originate?
Buccaneer is a US-built catboat, which is a boat with a mast stepped way forward. It's only 14 feet long. And when I was leaving the United States, one of my customers where I worked at West Marine suggested I bring it to Australia because it would be unique, and it is. And we're happy to show it and share it at festivals. And if anyone wants to come down and see her sailing, we'll be sailing in the sail pass with the blessing of the fleet because we don't have a motor.
Ross, I know that you have sailed around the world, but how did the Buccaneer get here? I can't see that you took this out into the ocean.
Buccaneer didn't sail here, she came out in a box, but that meant that my partner could bring a lot of her furniture as well, so it sort of worked out. But the flags that are flying representing some of the states of the United States, at least 6 of them Buccaneer has sailed in, including upstate New York and into Canada as well, by accident actually.
That has a story. You've got plenty of stories because you have sailed around the world. You were just telling me you had 3 summers in a row. How did you manage that?
That's quite correct. It got to the point where I needed to get out of an office and go somewhere, and hopped onto a schooner. Needed some marine time to get a commercial qualification, which I now have. Sailed halfway around the world on a schooner. Went from winter in the Northern Territory to summer in South Africa, summer in the United States, and eventually came back and did get that qualification.
Fantastic. Now, people are getting very inspired watching the boats out here, watching people sailing. We've been directing people to the Toronto Sailing Club here because they've got a range of vessels here that you can learn on, from very beginners to people who used to do it when they were kiddies and want to get back into it. How can people get in touch with you for your Sydney event in a fortnight?
The best thing to do is to go to the National Maritime Museum website. National Maritime is running the festival for us, and you'll find all the details of the festival. It's in 2 weeks' time in Sydney. And if you wish to get in touch with the Wooden Boat Association and you have a boat that you'd like to participate in events with, or just rallies and get-togethers, just dial into your computer under Mr. Google, WBANSW, and you'll get our association as one of the first hits that comes up.
So what makes a wooden boat a wooden boat? Are we talking about with motors in it as well, or are we just talking about sailing boats?
Any sort of wooden boat is applicable, but we also do have a couple of members who have what we call Category 2 boats, which is fiberglass, but they have a fair amount of wood on them. And we even have one member with a steel boat, and we call that ironwood, just a joke, but it does have some timber on it as well. So we're open to all individuals who have boats that would like to participate in activities with us, and we meet once a month in Gladesville Sporties Bowling Club if anyone's interested. But you'll find that on the website.
Fantastic, Ross. Now you are being summoned to get into the Buccaneer, to head out there with the other boats for the fantastic sail pass as well as blessing of the fleet. So thank you very much, and congratulations coming all the way up here again. It is a fantastic festival, and all the very best for your festival in a fortnight in Sydney.
Thank you very much, and we look forward to being here again next Easter. Already booked into the caravan park, as are some of our other members. So thank you for your hospitality, your time, and you're welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ross, from the wonderful Wooden Boat Association. Please get onto their website because they've got some terrific events in their calendar, and you can come along as a participant, as a spectator, as well as get involved as well. Now, of course, you know that we had here on the beautiful Toronto, off the jetty here, we had the quick and dirty race. Now, the quick and dirty people, that doesn't sound very nice, does it? They have been busy with their fantastic, you've been sawing away, you've been drilling away, you've been painting away, and I now have here the winners. Not only were they the winners, but you also won Best Boat Construction. So I have with me the family who have done that, and they're all the way from Singleton. They were in Overboard. And I have with me Luke and Jody, that's Mum and Dad, and I have Kiala, Stevie and Caden. So welcome aboard, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Now you, Luke, have come from Singleton. You've been involved in this for a good few years. How's that come about?
Probably 5 or 6 years ago, my father started the tradition, and then he dragged us along as not only me, my other sibling Ken. He's been part of it for 3 years with us together, not consecutively 3 years, but 3 years over a period of time. And yeah, so it's a Boldry family affair. It's becoming an Easter tradition, and now we've got our 3 young kids that'll carry that tradition on.
So in building the boat, who had the master plan? Can you let me know who had the plan?
Well, me and Dad.
Did you? And
Yeah.
what's your name?
My name's Stevie.
Stevie. And what year are you in at school?
I'm in Year 5.
Year 5. Goodness me. And you are now virtually a professional boat builder, virtually, aren't you? And did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did.
What was the best part about building the boat?
Spending time with my family and having fun.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, I also have your other sister. What year are you in at school?
Year 4.
Year 4. And what's your name?
Keela.
Keela. Now, what was your best thing about building the boat?
Probably doing the spray paint.
I can tell that you were the spray painter, and I can tell that your gorgeous little brother here, Caden, come along here, sweetheart. Now, you are dripping wet. What's the story there?
At the end, we jumped out of the boat so we can get cool.
Wow, so you're a bit wet, but you're going to dry off in this beautiful sunshine as well. So being the best boat built, do you think that got you over the line to be winners, guys? Yes, that got you over to the... And what did you win? You've got there, fantastic, a prize certificate for the race winner. You Drive Marine Services. Fantastic. And you've got $50 there on a voucher of any of the products, and another $50. My goodness, with Drive Marine Services. Luke, are you a sailor? Do you have a boat?
I do have a boat. It hasn't been broken in yet. It's only a 10-foot punt, similar to the one that we built today. But you know, this might spur us on to go and get it in the water and have some fun with it.
This will certainly inspire you. Well, you have been an inspiration to lots of kiddies here, lots of kiddies and grandkiddies who want to, get into building but also sailing but also have a lot of fun. So your skills haven't gone unnoticed. You've done well, and we'll see you maybe next Easter. That would be terrific if we could. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Get back to it. Thank you so much, Pano. Back to more music.